At this point, I'm sure you have at least seen or used a VR headset. But what if I told you there is an accessory now for most VR headsets that allows you to smell what you're watching? Yeah, it sounds weird, but a company called Feelreal is developing a special aroma face mask that can dynamically give you some smells based on the visuals. So if you're playing a game and there is a lot of gunfire, apparently you'll feel hot air on your face and you'll also feel the smell of gunpowder. And at the same time, if you're running like a meditation simulator or something, you may feel the smell of flowers. It's kind of a clip-on accessory that attaches to most VR headsets with magnets, and it has a cartridge in there with 9 individual capsules. These are called smell capsules, and they kind of combine these individual smells to create 255 different aromas. That's quite impressive, isn't it? 255 different variations. They support a bunch of titles here. I mean, among the ones I'm seeing, I recognize Skyrim. There is YouTube VR as well, so some VR videos on YouTube will have apparently the aroma tracks attached with it. Death Horizon, Last Day, Beat Saber, I recognize that. So yeah, I mean, they're adding more to their list. People who have experienced it say that it does work really well. I mean, apparently you can even feel the cool breeze from a waterfall or feel that warm mist from an ocean side. Like, that's the only thing missing from a VR experience, right? I mean, you get everything else nowadays. There is even great technology to kind of minimize the lens distortion and all that, so the visuals are really almost nailed down. Yeah, some people still have a difficult time adjusting to the nauseating experience that VR gives you, but maybe something like this would make that experience a bit more pleasurable. They had a crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo. It has been closed as they have already reached their goal, so I imagine the early backers are already getting their units. So if we ignore the initial $90 off perk, I think it starts at $299 USD. Yeah, it's fairly expensive. But then again, VR is all about an experience, right? Those who are not satisfied with a monitor for gaming or watching content, they are the ones who invest in VR. So when you're already investing thousands of dollars for a premium VR experience, this would be just another additional accessory for you. The fact that it can magnetically attach to any VR headset that's popular in the market makes it all the more accessible for more people. Like, you don't need to have a high-end VR like Oculus or PlayStation's VR. It even supports some smartphone-powered VRs too, as they have shown. I mean, not only smells, you can apparently feel the wind, water mist, heat, and even vibrations. Yeah, the entire thing apparently vibrates under your chin. Maybe you'll feel getting punched in the face. This is what VR was meant to be. Okay, I mean, yeah, as interesting as this idea seems, it's not actually an original concept. You see, back in the day, there were these cards called, what do you call them? Scratch and sniff. Yeah. Like, there were some select movies with cards given to the audience sitting in the theaters, and every time you see an icon on the screen, you scratch that icon on the card and sniff the card. You would get that kind of a smell which is relevant to the scene. I know it's weird, everyone's scratching a cardboard piece and sniffing it, but that was one of the early forms of combining smell and visuals. And yes, obviously this is the super high-tech automatic version of that. You don't need to be scratching anything, just play your game and let it do its thing. Only thing you have to replace is the cartridge. I imagine once they have retail units available, they'll provide cartridges separately too. I mean, you'll have to buy it at some point, right? I mean, this is definitely an indoor accessory. You cannot go out looking like that, like a villain from Black Mirror or something. But honestly, I'm actually quite impressed with the execution here. I'm not a VR person. I've tried VR myself, but I didn't really grow to like it. Keeping something on my face to be able to experience something wasn't really for me. I would rather have a giant screen in front of me and look at it. To me, a screen definitely gives a better viewing experience because the technology has evolved a lot and they're also much more affordable. So I'm still a monitor guy. But if something like this is truly promising and if it develops over time, then I may give it a shot. What do you think about Feelreal olfactory technology? Should you really be smelling your games? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you want to smell the virtual reality?